Okay. Is that if I this morning the guys were I'm telling you that's a partier. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I got
We hear you. We can hear you, Brent. All right, apparently we've lost Brent.
Colors are presented by the Decatur High School
We are
Junior
standing
ROTC.
for the national anthem, which will be brought to us tonight by the Decatur High School.
Is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Daniel Taveras, Cadet Captain Joseph Wright, Cadet Sergeant Major Chance McGee, and Cadet Staff Sergeant Allison Corona.
Tonight's national anthem brought to you by the Decatur High School Marching Band. Blake Ferguson does an outstanding job with our band.
I think this is the biggest band we've had in a long time.
It is growing for sure. Just a few. Let me say this real quick, John. Last night, for those of you wondering about future Red Raiders, last night our 8th grade football team at the middle school won their first game of the year. They beat Athens by a score of 36-8. And our 7th grade team also beat Athens last night by a score of 18-0. And our 7th grade team is undefeated. And they are a few wins away from playing in the 7th grade championship game here in a couple of weeks. So a huge congratulations to our middle school players and Tyler Mitchell and his coaching staff. And with the help's a-coming. The help's a-coming. We just got to wait a little bit longer before those guys make their way up here to the high school. The Decatur High School Marching Band has made their way to the north end zone, and they are making the tunnel for the football team to run through. We are 6 minutes away from kickoff, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Brent Collins joins us up here in the press box, huffing and puffing. We're not about to see your Big Bob Gibsons, are you?
No.
Oh.
I think he needs some batteries.
Yeah, right before Tim ran home, right before the broadcast, I said, do we need batteries? And apparently we did. And so we're going to let Brent get swapped out here. I've got another announcement, too. Robert Belcher sent me a text, or Scott Belcher sent me a text message earlier. And want to remind all you golfers out there that the 4th annual Decatur Raider baseball team golf tournament will be taking place on October the 19th. It will be at Point Mallard Golf Course. Registration fee is $500 per team. If you are interested, you can email Scott at belcher0527@gmail.com or jmurphy@gulfeaglesupply.com to register. So we'd like to invite all of you golfers come out and make a day one Saturday and play a little golf out at Point Mallard. I'm done, John.
Okay, well, that's good. I will not be joining them. I'm not a golfer.
Hey, Brent, are you still within earshot?
Yeah, I'm coming back up.
Yeah, I was about to say
something?
you left your paperwork up here that you might need during the ball
I'm glad
game.
I didn't work out today because I'm getting my workout now.
All right, the Decatur High School captains are making their way out onto the field, and I see that you better hurry if you're going to make center field there, Brent. I see the Hartselle High School captains are also making their way out onto the field as well. Tonight, Decatur's captains are number 21, Devin Haley, number 9, Waylon Hampton, number 7, Zane Pointer, number 1, Trey Greenwell. Across the way, the Hartselle captains, well, they're standing sideways to me, and I can't see them, John.
All right, I'm trying to make it.
We appreciate all of y'all joining in with us tonight. Once again, we'd like to ask you to hit the subscribe button. You will not get anything in the mail, but you will be notified every time we go on air. There is a Facebook page that we have created to let you know about information that's going on, game times. It's Decatur High Athletics YouTube channel or something like that. Let's see, for Hartselle, number 25, Saban Witt, number 6, Tremel Hurley, number 30, Chandler Keel, and number 21, Jace Pruitt are their captains. And we're going to join in with Brent.
For the Decatur Red Raiders, number 1, Trey Greenwell. Number 7, Zane Pointer. Number 9, Waylon Hampton. And number 21, Devin Haley.
All right, guys. Hartselle's going to be the visiting team, so they're going to call the toss in the air. That side's going to be tails. This eagle's going to be heads, okay? That's heads, that's tails. I want you to call it in the air.
Tails.
It is heads. You won the toss.
We want the ball.
Ball, you want to defend the scoreboard, right? Yes, sir. All right, guys, y'all come right there. Y'all go right over here.
We won the toss.
So, Decatur High wins the toss, and they
Hey,
said
I
they
got a
want to
question.
receive.
You know, it's not that they will be
Let's have a good, clean game.
visitors. They are the visitors. Is that not correct?
What?
They are the visitors.
I
That is
know
correct.
it. Well, they're not. They will be the visitors. That's what he said. No, they are the visitors.
We're getting into semantics up here.
You want to wait till the cannon and then get coach after the cannon? I don't want to do that during the.
Where's Coach?
He's right down here. I'll get him in a second.
All right.
He's got his headphones on talking to the coaches.
And the Hartselle Tigers make their way out onto the field, dressed in their Alabama visiting outfits, you might say, the University of Alabama. They have a crimson helmet with white jersey and crimson numerals, white pants with 2 crimson stripes up the leg. And we're going to throw it down to Brent.
No, cannon alert.
Yeah, cannon alert.
Decatur is waiting for there we go, and with a thunderous boom, the Red Raiders take the field. And of course, Decatur is dressed in their red helmets, red jerseys, black pants with a white stripe down the side, white
All right,
numerals.
I got Coach
All
down
right,
here.
Go ahead, Brent.
All right, Coach Ritter. Hey, a great night for football. At least it's not blowing rain tonight. It's a cross-county rival tonight. It doesn't get better on Friday nights. What's the guys feeling?
No, I think we've had a good week. I think we had a good pregame and told them, let tonight be the night written down in our history of our program, that this is what changed the trajectory of our program.
Key to the night, we opened up, took the ball, won the toss, took the ball. What's our goal now? What do we got to do?
let's go put some pressure on somebody early and see how they react, you know, and hopefully we can take it down and put 7 on the board and make this thing interesting early.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Back deep for Decatur to receive will be number 1, Trey Greenwell. Kicking for Hartselle is number 89, Michael Sumners. Number 89, Michael Sumners.
I think Decatur has moved up, thinking maybe an onside kick or something early. Hartselle does that little fake, whatever you call that. Brent, I don't know what you call that.
Is it a pooch?
Yeah, they line up for
Huddle,
the
huddle.
pooch.
And it's going to be a sky kick. It's going to bounce and
Get it. Oh, my
man.
goodness.
apparently Quaylen didn't know that you got to get on that. You got to, it's an open kick. It's a free ball. You got to get on the ball and cover it up. So it will be first down and 10. Decatur Orthopedic first down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders at the 35-yard line.
It went out to the 23. I guess we get it at the 35.
35. Zane Pointer comes out, quarterback. Number 8, Dante Ross standing to his right. Devin Haley standing behind him. Zane looking to throw. Has a receiver, and it hits him dead square in the middle of the chest and bounces to the turf. Carrington Bell could not have asked for a better pass, but he couldn't bring it in.
Well, I think he took his eyes off of it right as it got to him and didn't secure it. But nice route, nice pass, just didn't finish the completion.
Second down.
Credit to Zane right there. Good pass, and the line gave him time to throw.
Second down and 10 for the Red Raiders. Zane this time is going to keep the ball, and he's going to give an option. Look, he's going to keep it. He's going to cross the 40-yard line.
He's
Ball
down.
pops out, but it looked like he was down on the play, and the official agrees. It will bring up a third down and 3 for the Red Raiders.
Well, after last week against Muscle Shoals, it just didn't seem like we could get anything going. But first 2 plays tonight looked pretty good for our offense, and if we could just make this conversion and keep the ball.
Hartselle playing in their 30 defensive line with 3 linemen with their hand in the dirt, or I should say in the rubber pellets. They're showing a pressure look. Zane rolls to the right, gets hit as he throws, and it will sail out of bounds, bringing up 4th down for the Red Raiders. Play kind of got thrown off, John, with the bad snap.
Well, we got a young 9th grader. I guess he's a seasoned veteran now, being his 5th game or 4th game of the season. But just a little bit got us off kilter, and we're going to have to punt the ball.
Number 46, Bryson Taylor, is in for the punt. Good snap, get it off, and it's going to be blocked. It's going to be blocked and brought in by number 21 for Hartselle. That will be Jace Pruitt. Bryson, it was a fair snap, but he took his time getting the kick away, and it was blocked by the Tigers.
Well, you knew that they were going to look at that because punting has been an adventure for us this season. If it would be for a snap or what, that time, good snap, just didn't get it off in time. A young punter in there too, just learning how to do it, and that time he got a little lesson on you need to get it off a little quicker.
Number 1, Noah Lee, is the quarterback for Hartselle. Motion, give off the middle. It's going to be a pickup of about 5 on the play. Number 11 for Hartselle, Jaheim Pruitt, carried the ball for the Tigers.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, I thought maybe some of those big Goliath guys that they had up front on the offensive line had graduated, but it looked like a couple of them are still around.
Lee draws Decatur offside. Once again, we can't be giving Hartselle any freebies here.
Well, Jaden Davenport just kind of lazily came across the line. A senior, you want your senior to know what to do on that defensive line that time, just a little bit too anxious to get up in the backfield.
Brings up a 2nd and 1 for Hartselle. Lee hands off to Pruitt, coming over to the right side. First down yardage. Gets inside the 15-yard line. It will be first down for Hartselle inside the Decatur red zone.
Just nice seal blocking on this near side, and was pretty much got a good bit of yardage before even getting touched by a Red Raider.
Beautiful evening here in Decatur. The sun has set. Night descending upon Ogle Stadium. The Tigers around the 12-yard line. Lee looking to the sideline, gets his call. Pruitt standing directly behind him in a very tight pistol formation, gets the ball.
Ball's loose, ball's loose.
It's a fumble.
We got it.
There you go.
Oh, number 13 stuck his head right on the ball. He's a freshman. Guys, that's a football play.
Dynamic pressure washing, roof cleaning. Turnover for the Hartselle Tigers. It will be first down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders at their own 6-yard line.
Yeah,
Tyshawn Morris.
Yeah, he put a hat on it and just popped out. Looked like it was a good. The ball traveled a good bit away from him where he was hit, and Decatur came up on it.
Come on, boys, no mistakes here. Let's get this ball out of this end of the field. 9:42 remaining in the first quarter. Zane with Devin Haley standing behind him. Takes the snap. It's going to be a little pitch over here to the left side. And, ooh, Devin's going to lose massive yardage on the play, probably a loss of 3 or 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
That play really didn't get started out of the backfield. Devin was right beside Zane, and then they had 2 Hartselle guys right on him. So that was not set up for success.
Loss of 4 on the play brings up 2nd down and 14. Devin with his heels inside his own end zone. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Has Dante Ross out here wide open. And once again, the Decatur Red Raiders cannot make the catch. Dante
was wide open and had the ball. I don't know.
That was a heck of a throw by Zane.
That's 2 balls that Pointer's thrown that been right on the money, and our guys just not being able to come up with the ball.
Decatur needs to come up with a play here, or they're going to be punting out of their own end zone. 3rd down and 14 for the Red Raiders. Need to hurry, guys. Play clock is at 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 1, and timeout. Red Raiders call timeout, so.
You know, the thing about it is we've got to be able to not only give advantages by allowing them to do what they want to do and overpowering us, but we can't have, there are plays that we have to make that we don't make that is just as damaging. And, you know, we've had two pass plays that could have been completed and given us
out of the hole.
You got us out of a hole and really given us some momentum that we just didn't happen. And then the kickoff where Quaylen Hampton didn't realize that I need to get the ball. It's a free ball, and you know, little things like that we can't afford to do. And so, you know, now if we can't come up with a 3rd and 15, then we're going to be punting out of our own end zone again. And you know they're coming after it too.
So coming out of the timeout, Zane has Devin Haley standing behind him. Got twins to the right, stacked on top of each other. Single receiver to the left. Bad snap, quick throw, and it's going to be Trey makes the catch, but he was on the 1-yard line and knocked into the end zone. Won't be a safety, but yeah, the ball's going to be resting inside the 1-yard line.
I think Hartselle was keen on that.
Yeah, it's almost like they had our play or something. Yeah, that's they were all over Greenville. I'm sure that when Trey Greenville comes into the lineup offensively, they know where it's going.
Here comes Decatur with the maximum protection punt. Trey Greenville
He's
making
got to get his
way.
heel off the back line.
And he steps out of bounds, and that will be a safety for the Hartselle Tigers. Give Hartselle 2 points. And so with 9 minutes remaining in your first quarter, the score will be Hartselle High School 2, the Decatur Red Raiders 0.
Yeah, I don't know how often you work on that, but it's you gotta know. You gotta know that you can't go out of bounds. You can't back up.
Yeah, when you're a punter, when you're that tight, you're supposed to put your back heels on the line and take a full step forward, so that if you take a step backwards, you won't step out of bounds. And it's like Brent said, he was when he was getting ready for the snap, his heels did look like they were already on.
I was hoping he could hear me, but.
All right, so it will be a free kick for Decatur. They will be kicking from their own 20-yard line. Back deep for Hartselle will be number 8.
I don't know why they're so deep.
Yeah, they might as well be making their way up a little bit. This ball's going to probably land around the 50-yard line. Oh, good kick. It's going to come down around the 35. Good kick for Bryson. Simmons goes across 45 up to the 50. He's going to be brought down in Decatur territory.
Yeah, that was a nice kick, nice coverage.
Good tackle by number 9, Quaylen Hampton.
See if we can get another turnover.
It'll be 1st and 10 to the Tigers from the Red Raider 49-yard line.
Hartselle will take over this time just across midfield in Decatur territory on the Decatur 49-yard line.
We ain't even got enough people in here.
That's our.
Lee takes the snap, option look. Pickup of about 6-7 yards there. Number 7 for Hartselle, Carter Lee, took the pitch, brought the ball up to around the 42-yard line where it will be second down.
Yeah, just can't get off the block and being pushed back, and just an easy 7 yards for Hartselle on first down.
Lee sends a man in motion. It's going to be a quick give to number 8. Simmons. We got penalty flag.
They
down.
must have called a hold back behind the play, it looked like.
Looking at the officials, we've got a hold against the Hartselle Tigers, so that will back them up 10 yards, and it will bring up second and long. Hartselle's kind of stumbling out of the gates right here.
If we can just hold them out of the end zone, we get some confidence going from a defensive side of the ball. Maybe our offense can do the same. It's between the ears for us a lot of times.
And we jump offside again.
I don't think we were offside.
Yeah,
was it number 3?
Offside. Yes.
I think Dylan Martin. Number 3.
Come on, boys.
That's another one of those unforced errors that that we're just not good enough team to be able to do that and overcome that sometimes. So play within yourself, play smart.
Lee takes the snap. Quick throw out to the left, and it's going to be incomplete. Good play out there by number 9 for Decatur. Was that number 9?
Yeah, that was Quaylen Hampton defending number 3, Marcus Tapscott. It's a big down right here.
It is a big down, even this early in 7:46 in the first quarter. But for Decatur, it's a psyche thing, and see if we can stop them.
Lee is going to send his running back Pruitt in motion. He's going to make a quick throw across the middle. Good throw, first down yardage for the Hartselle Tigers. The catch is made around the 28-yard line, where it will be first down and 10 for the Hartselle Tigers.
Looks like we had pretty good coverage. We just couldn't come up and bat the ball down. Sometimes the execution of the offense, you just have to tip your hat and say, okay, you won that one. Now let's come back and hold them.
First down and 10 for Hartselle. It's going to be a handoff to number 11 for Hartselle, Pruitt. Struggling for yardage, gets across the line of scrimmage, a pickup of a couple, bringing up second down.
Yeah, that time a little bit better job, defensive line, being able to hold in there and bring the ball carrier down.
Lee is going to change formation, sending men in motion to the right, handoff to Pruitt, coming to the right side, room to run, crosses the 20, where the ball was on the ground, but
I'm not sure he was down. They're calling it down, but it looked like the ball came out early.
That will be first down for Hartselle inside the Decatur red zone once again around the 19-yard line.
First down. It'll be first and 10 for the Tigers, for the Red Raider, 19-yard line.
Lee hands the ball off to Pruitt, struggling his way, picking up a couple of yards through the middle, maybe give him 4, where it will bring up second down for the Hartselle Tigers.
I think their offense relying on their backup running back tonight, number 11, Pruitt. I believe their starter might be out in a boot.
Pruitt is a formidable running back within himself. Lee hands off to Pruitt, once again going up the middle, crowing inside the Decatur Red Raider 10-yard line, where he will pick up first down yardage. It will be first down and goal to go for the Hartselle Tigers.
Well, we're getting the tackle, but we're on our back tackling, and anytime you do that, you want to push them back the other way, and we're just kind of being pushed around on that defensive side of the ball.
The running back for Hartselle, Pruitt, struggling to get his shoe back on. He does so. Ball's resting at the 8-yard line. Lee's going to take the ball, go up the middle. Picks up 6 yards on the play, where it will bring up a second down and goal to go situation for the Tigers.
Well, they just driving methodically down the field, and I think they've had 1 third down, and we're able to convert.
Lee with Pruitt behind him. Going to go under center now. Going to give off to his H-back, and it's going to be a touchdown. Number 30, Chandler Keel, takes the handoff and scores the Hartselle Tiger touchdown.
Yeah, that's too easy.
And you know, it wasn't anything spectacular. It was just a little bit at a time, and it seems like we're standing up a little bit and letting them take it to us. Another undisciplined play right there.
Point after attempt, play was stopped. We've got offside against the Red Raiders. Move the ball half the distance to the goal. See what Hartselle decides to do, if they want to go for 2.
I mean, that's another 9th grader.
Nope, it will be, they will go ahead and go for the kick. Their kicker is number 89, Michael Sumners. Holding is number 1, their quarterback, Noah Lee. Their long snapper, number 98, Eli King. Good snap, good hold. The kick is away, and the kick is good. Your score with 4:46 remaining in the first quarter is Hartselle High School 9, Decatur 0.
All right, so here we go. Let's.
All right, we don't have our backs in the end zone, up against the end zone.
No, we don't, and let's
get something positive going.
You know, I don't think they're gonna. They're not going to kick it deep to Trey Greenwood. I don't think they're going to do that.
I think they ought to shade him in a little shallow and let the other two guys go deep.
Quaylen is no longer going to be standing in front of Trey over here on the left side. Replacing him is number 14, Reed Robertson. And I'm sure that he was told, if there's a sky kick to you, make sure you catch the ball. Hartselle lining up in their little muddle huddle here right before they kick off, trying to give the appearance of an onside kick. They now go out into their regular kickoff formation.
Do you not have to declare that like they do in the NFL now? Declare if you're going to do an onside kick?
And it's going to be caught, or actually caught and dropped by Grady Graham for Decatur, number 25. Tried to make his way back and had the ball slip through his hands, but he got on top of it really quick, and it will be first down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders.
All right, let's see if we can't put something together. Offensive line needs to play strong, hold them out, and give our running backs and quarterback time enough to let play develop. And if you're a skill guy, you got to do what you're supposed to do. Run it, catch it, throw it.
Zane with Dante standing to his right, Haley behind him, looking to throw. He's going to throw out here, and it's going to be dropped by the Hartselle Tigers. Zane threw one up in the air, and I'm not really sure who he was throwing it to, whether it was Devin running down the sideline or if it was Quaylen Hampton, but it was a Hartselle Tiger that put his mitts on it first.
Devin was open probably the first 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, and just nobody was around him. And I think if Zane had been able to get it to him early, he was wide open. And that sets us back.
Zane, this time, hands off to, nope, he's going to keep it. Quarterback keeper across the 30-yard line, up close to first down yardage.
We might have got a first down.
Think we did.
And it is. It's a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic first down for the Decatur Red Raiders as Zane Pointer carries the ball 10 yards for the Decatur first down.
In honor of Dr. Rill right there. That's for you, Dr. Rill. And Dr. Ellis.
I could just about tell you every one of them because I have seen
Dr.
just about every one of them.
Dr. Dag.
Zane takes the snap. Pressure up the middle. He could run if he wants to, but this time he's going to throw it to Quaylen once again right through the hands of number 9, Quaylen Hampton. Quaylen had hit him right dead square in the hands once again, but I'm not quite sure why he's got them gloves on. He might want to consider taking them off because they're not working for him right now.
The double whammy on that is we don't catch the ball, but Zane had all kind of room in front of him where he could have run. He probably could have picked up 10 yards on just the scramble.
And I tell you, up until this week, we've been outmatched with size, but Zane's a lot bigger than a lot of those defensive players.
Instant pressure up the middle from the Hartselle Tigers. They timed the snap out perfectly, bled through the Decatur offensive line, and dumped Zane for a huge loss on the play. Looks like it's going to be a loss of 5-6 yards on the play, bringing up another long third down for Decatur.
I mean, when you miss it on the first down and you lose it on the second down, and third down, you're third and 15. We can't live with third and 15.
Zane.
Here they come.
Yep. Hartselle showing pressure once again off the edges. Zane.
No, pick six.
Intercepted by the Hartselle Tigers. Number 17, Chris Hudson, returned for the Hartselle touchdown. That's something you got to see. You got to be able to recognize when you're going to have that instant pressure like that.
Well, he was thrown against his body, too. That's a tough throw, and Zane typically likes to roll out to his right, and that was to his left. And, you know, as
the thing about it is that he has no chance of getting it off clean because he's got people all over it.
Well, he could have lifted it up over the defender, and then Trey had some room to run, but that's just something you got to pick up and make an adjustment and maybe have better luck next time.
Sumner's point after attempt is good with 3:12 remaining in your first quarter. Hartselle leads 16-0.
We just need to get out of the first down, should have caught him, made a good gain and didn't because we didn't execute, then lose 10 yards on the next play, and then you end up being 3rd and long, and just don't need to get in that situation. See if we can break it on this one.
Back deep for Decatur, number 1, Trey Greenwell. Number 4, back deep also for Decatur to Trey's right, Caden Watkins. Reed Robertson over here to the left by the Decatur sideline. Once again, another sky kick. Fair catch call for and made there for Decatur. Decatur's number 8, Dante Ross, makes the catch. And it will be 1st down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders at their own 24-yard line.
Well, it comes down, guys. We got to execute. And Zane's thrown some good balls. He's made some poor decisions on the other hand. But if we can get some positive momentum like we could last drive, maybe run the ball a little, quarterback keeper a little bit, pick up some momentum. Let's go.
Zane hands off to Devin. Devin running hard, crosses his way across the 25-yard line, possibly up to the 27-yard line. Good pickup on 1st down for the Red Raiders. Gain of 3. He'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I think it's more like 4. Let's give him 4.
Give him 4 yards.
4 yards, 2nd down and 6.
I like how he stuck his hat in there, guys. Devin Haley, he packs a punch.
Dante looking to the sideline, trying to get a sign. Gets it, stands to the right of Zhang. Pressure once again being shown by the Tigers. Decatur jumped, and it will be a 5-yard penalty against the Red Raiders.
Man, come on, guys. No, just another unforced error.
I didn't see who that was on. Did y'all catch that?
No.
I saw the jump, but I was looking at Zane in my peripheral vision.
Was it illegal man in motion?
No, it was somebody jumped on the front.
Got to give the ball off, and he did.
He gave it to Zane, or to Devin. Devin made his way up to the 21-yard line. Another loss on the play.
I mean, Hartselle's coming in and blitzing all over the place, and what we need to do is catch him in the blitz, and we haven't been able to do that just yet. And I think they look at it and think, hey, we'll take the chances that they're not going to burn us on a blitz, and we can foul them up. And so far, every time they blitz, we either jump off sides or there we go. There we go.
They jumped offside, so
we got it back.
Hartselle was showing pressure, and that time Zane was able to get them to cross the line. It will be a 5-yard penalty against the Tigers. Still will be 3rd and long for the Raiders. Want to say hello to my wife. Hello, Michelle. She's at home. the dogs on the couch. And that play was all messed up.
Got it. First down.
Don't know what happened that time. We had a snap and nobody moved, but it worked out for the Red Raiders.
That's Bryce Parker. We've missed him first of the year, and he's back now with a collarbone injury.
Was he throwing to Trey Greenwell or Bryce Parker?
I think he's throwing to Bryce.
Okay. Well,
Good throw and catch.
We're going to say he was throwing to Bryce because that's who made the catch.
Was Trey right underneath?
Yeah,
He was. Good enough for Decatur.
He was trying to get the ball, too.
Good enough for Decatur Orthopedic. First down for the Decatur Red Raiders. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Zhang rolls out, coming this way. Hartselle Tigers hot on his hips.
Wow.
Makes the completion to Trey Greenwell at the 50-yard line, where it will be another Decatur Orthopedic Clinic. First down for the Decatur Red Raiders.
That was out-of-body throw right there, man. I don't know how Zane did that. He straightened his arm completely up and just threw a rocket.
That was a great play with Hartselle Tigers chasing after him. Another great play by Zhang.
Hey, and Trey stood in there in the middle of traffic and got some run after the catch.
Ball spotted dead at the 50-yard line. Most likely, if we have a run, the last play of the first quarter. Hartselle brings pressure up on the edges, and it will be another run, and it will be another loss. Hartselle is coming up tight on those edges, and they were able to catch Devin as he tried to bounce off to the left. Another loss of 2 on the play. 2.5. It will bring up second and long for the Red Raiders. And that will be the end of your first quarter, with Hartselle leading Decatur by a score of 16-0.
Let's go over
Mr. Godwin, sponsors.
Some of these sponsors, Building Construction Associates. Brandon Price and the gang over there doing good work for in your building needs. J.W. McCool Home Inspections. Brent, you got your card down there somewhere? Decatur Morgan Hospital, B&B Roofing.
I'm feverishly looking for what. Where are we?
I'm at
Second
first quarter heat time. Heat time out.
Is that what it is?
Prodigy. Okay. Yeah, I'm at the Prodigy. Stovall Marks and J&M Signs, and then you flip the page over.
I guess I got a different page than you.
Where you at, John? Here, I'll help you out.
Yeah. I think I'm the one that's got the old page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not.
Let me put my.
Hey, I'll go to the first quarter stoppage of. You got J.W. McCool Home Inspection, 26 years in residential construction, restoration, and renovation.
Yes, I've got the wrong one.
Decatur Morgan Hospital, longtime sponsor, Decatur High Athletics. Geis Pharmacy, Edward Geis, independent pharmacist. Culver's. Is Max going to get a butter burger after the game?
I'm sure he will.
Or a scoop of rich, creamy, fresh, frozen custard?
I want to give a shout out real quick to some of my sponsors. Decatur's Red Zone sponsors are Just Wing It, Riverbank and Trust, and Patrick Johnson with State Farm. Real big thank you to them.
Is Just Wing It, they're leaving the light on for us at the end of the game, right? Are we going to get some post-game wings?
I am. I'm going to go
What's
by
your favorite flavor?
Parmesan, garlic Parmesan. Zane takes the snap, instant pressure off the edges. Going to be wrapped up by 4 Hartselle Tigers and put on his seat. Massive loss of yardage on the play. It's going to bring up a third down and Decatur General Hospital for the first down.
What about buffalo and lemon pepper mix? A little heat, a little lemon pepper, good seasoning, creamy, rich ranch dressing.
Well, I like hot
carrots
stuff.
And celery.
I do like hot stuff. I do like the nuclear stuff, but there's something about that garlic Parmesan that, for me, I like the spices in it.
I think they do it all well.
Third down.
Third down and forever. Let's just pick up yardage. Zhang takes a high snap, gives the ball to Devin. Devin comes over here to the right side, trying to push Hartselle Tigers out of the way. He's going to pick up maybe 3 on the play. Crosses his own 40-yard line. It will bring up fourth down and long for the Decatur Red Raiders.
Well, once again, we have a couple of good plays that are mixed in, a bunch of bad plays, and we just can't seem to string a couple of good ones together. And going to be punting, and here comes Hartselle. You know they're going to come after it, so we got to block.
Good snap. Kick is away. End over end.
Watch out, watch out.
Fair catch made at the 36-yard line for Hartselle. Number 8, Porter Simmons, steps up and makes the catch, where it will be first down and 10 for the Hartselle Tigers on their own side of the field.
Well, see what our defense can do, and not get pushed around. I think we need to stiffen up a little bit. That last drive of Hartselle, it was methodically down the field, but they did have a big third down conversion.
Hartselle, this time, is going to go empty in the backfield. Lee's looking to throw the ball deep. Has a wide open receiver that makes the catch at the 25-yard line, stumbles inside the 20-yard line, where it will be first down and 10 for the Hartselle Tigers. Making the catch for Hartselle was number 3, Marcus Tapscott, who got in behind the Decatur Red Raiders secondary.
Is that Derek Cutler? Looked like he's coming off a little shaken up.
Lee, with Pruitt standing behind him, has Tapscott off to his right, bringing him in tight now. Motion, pitch to the motion man. Going around the right end, inside the 10-yard line, falls down to the 5-yard line. That was number 13 for Hartselle. That was Cole Miles on the carry. Well, I guess I should say on the catch. It is technically a pass. It will be first down and 10 for the Hartselle Tigers inside the Decatur 10-yard line. Call it the 7.
We got the UNA Lions here tonight recruiting.
They down there on the sideline with you?
Yeah, Cooper. Is it Cooper Levitt? He played football here. He's now a recruiting coordinator for UNA.
Gotcha. Lee hands off up the middle to Pruitt. Stumbles across the 5-yard line, where it will be second down and goal to go for the Tigers. Penalty flag on the play.
Our coach, Coach Massey, was on the field. I think they're giving him the sideline warning. I think that's a little much.
Yeah.
A little ticky-tack there.
You got.
I better keep my mouth shut though right now.
Yeah, why don't you, especially with him standing right in front of you.
Should have grabbed the flag.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I got everybody on the hills, right? Yeah, go ahead and do that. Then Wesley would be your permanent sideline reporter. That may be what you want.
Lee, with Pruitt standing behind him, looking to throw to his left, throws the ball up and over a wide open Marcus Tapscott. Does Marcus Tapscott have an invisibility quote
Deshaun Swopes, he
Man,
was.
I mean,
Deshaun, you got to cover him. I mean, you had him and you let him go. I don't know. I know he's a big dude.
I don't see how you don't
there.
make that catch.
You don't have a safety standing deep behind you when you're on your own goal line. Lee looking to the sideline.
Big third down.
Hands off to Pruitt, pushing his way close to the goal line, but he's going to come up a couple of yards short.
You can better believe they're going for it.
Yeah.
It'll be fourth down and goal to go for the Hartselle Tigers. Where is it, Brent? About the 1.5?
One right at the 1 yard line. Doesn't bode well for us with our big 99 Levi Jeffers going out of the game.
Gonna have to bow your back up right here. Noah Lee takes the snap, rolls to his right. Pressure from the Decatur Red Raiders.
And there's a hold.
Runs into the end zone.
Hopefully they didn't.
Dang.
Hopefully they
It
didn't
is
call
a
face mask. I don't
I
know.
was wondering if it was a face mask. I thought that I saw him reach and grab a hold of the face mask. Let's see what it is.
Missed tackle. Had him in the backfield.
Looks like the Hartselle Tigers are backing up here.
Personal foul.
Face mask against the Decatur Red Raiders. Touchdown. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So the touchdown will count for the Hartselle Tigers. They'll run Sumners out onto the field, kick the extra point. Good snap from King, good hold by Lee, and a good kick from Sumners. So with 7:53 remaining in the first half, your score, Hartselle 23, Decatur 0.
We can just string a couple of good plays together, get a little momentum, a little confidence.
Decatur would like to thank the following meal sponsors: Marco's, Chick-fil-A at Decatur, Texas Roadhouse, Zaxby's, Moe's, Big Bob Gibson's Barbecue, The Brick, Jack's Hamburgers, Lawler's Barbecue, River Bank Trust.
Kick return team running out onto the field for both teams.
First Baptist Church of Decatur.
That's another thing, too. Well, looked like we were running to the wrong side of the field.
Thank you for feeding our Red Raiders.
I mean, come on, dudes.
Number 24 for Decatur, Latavian Sykes, will be back deep for the Red Raiders.
What is it? If they cross the line, is that an offside?
Offsides,
then
it is.
That should have been an offside right there.
In fact, if you step on the line, it's supposed to be an offside. And it's an onside attempt. Recovered by the Hartselle Tigers.
Onside kick is recovered by Hartselle. It'll be first and 10.
We must have them sweating because they're still kicking onside kicks. So
35-yard line.
Hartselle Tiger offense comes back out onto the field.
What do we got?
Timeout.
Timeout Decatur. That will be their second timeout.
I think Coach wants to talk to the white hat.
Timeout Decatur for officials count.
I think he's saying maybe they touched it before or blocked our guys from being able to get to the ball.
They did. You're not allowed to block before the ball. Yeah, they were blocking. They were blocking our guys.
Not that it's going to change anything.
No, but if they score another touchdown and make it 30-0 and they feel like they got to kick another onside kick, I'm just letting the officials know, hey.
Yeah.
All right. Lee takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw deep. Wide open receiver running across the middle of the field. Dropped there by number 5 for Hartselle, Carson Jett. He was standing wide open out in the middle of the pasture but couldn't make the catch. And that brings up second down for the Hartselle Tigers.
Yeah, he was wide open. Defense needs to make a stop. Let's make a stop.
Hartselle going to shift the formation. Handoff this time to number 22. That will be Jai Morrow for the Hartselle Tigers. Carries the ball around the right end. Doesn't quite pick up first down yardage, but it's close. It's going to be third down and, oh, it is a first down. First down yardage for the Hartselle Tigers at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, defense.
Why you got to throw a flag on that? I mean, why throw a flag on that?
He was wrapped around his waist. I mean, it was
Just in case he doesn't catch the ball.
yeah.
I guess so.
The question is, why are they deliberating over it? I mean,
I know he made the catch. Let's go. They're going to decline the penalty. Let's go. Play ball. First down and goal to go for the Hartselle Tigers. Ball's resting at the Decatur 1-yard line. Morrow takes the handoff and is into the end zone for the Hartselle Tiger touchdown. Let's see if Hartselle goes for two here.
Why not?
Yeah. Kick an onside kick. Might as well go ahead and go for two.
Why not?
Why not? They run the extra point team out onto the field. Good snap, hold us down, and the kick is struggling a little bit, and it goes wide. I do believe that Sumner's hit that one a little fat off the club and pushed it off to the right, and hey, Hartselle made a mistake. It is 29-0 for the Hartselle Tigers.
I don't know what you can say.
Building Construction Associates, JW.
And at some point we've got to be able to not to kill ourselves and put a couple of positive plays together. Seems like for every positive play we have two negative plays, and it's been that way other than the first drive of last week. It's pretty much been consistent that we've not been able to do that. And you know, I think after a while it sort of gets in your psyche that that's just the way it's going to be, and it doesn't have to be that way.
We do have Caden Watkins in the game now, number 4. He's coming back off injury.
See there, his foot's on the line or by the ball.
Now the kicker is allowed to step on the line. Is that who you saw?
Oh, okay.
But technically, the rest of them, you're not supposed to step on the line. Kick is away. Brought in at the 15, brought by Caden up here to the 25, crosses to about the 27, 28-yard line, where it will be a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic first down for the Decatur Red Raiders. Would also like to quickly mention that Decatur's turnover sponsors this year are Dynamic Pressure Washing and Roof Cleaning, Fight Building, Keith Jackson with Jackson Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. I want to also say thank you for our touchdown sponsors, Representative Parker Moore, and, of course, first down sponsor this year is Decatur Orthopedic Clinic. Zane bringing the Red Raiders out off onto the field. It's going to put Trey in motion, orbital motion, but this time it's going to be a keeper, and he's going to show an option look, crosses the 30-yard line, but goodness, about 6 Hartselle Tigers grab a hold of him there and pull him down to the ground. It will be a pickup of about 2.5 of the play, bringing up second down.
Yeah, Hartselle did a good job of stringing it out and slowing it down, and they brought Trey in motion. I thought that if Zane could got him the ball earlier, get him to the outside, but just that little bit of indecision, and Hartselle was made up that difference and clogged up the hole. So, but at least it's a positive play. Let's do another positive play.
Let's pick up another. Give him 3 yards on the play. Let's bring up second down and 7. Let's knock back up here, boys. Zane's going to send Greenwell in motion as instant pressure up the middle from the Hartselle Tigers. Trey breaks that tackle, makes his way up to the 25-yard line, where it will bring up third down and about 4 for the Decatur Red Raiders. Number 67 for Decatur, Braden Battles, getting up a little gimpy on that play.
He was wearing a boot on that same leg, wasn't he?
I believe you are correct. Four minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the half. Needing to pick up a first down here. Hartselle shows pressure, hands off up the middle.
We're going to be a little short.
Heck, go for it. What does it matter?
We're thinking about it.
Coaching staff. We might be about to take our. You think we're going to take a timeout here? We have 1 remaining, and our players are looking for the sideline.
Maybe we could do an onside punt.
Well, it doesn't work like that. Man, if that was true in middle school, we could have done all kinds of trick stuff. All right, Decatur takes a timeout, their final one of the half, with 3:53 remaining. Decatur's going to talk over this 4th down and 1 situation here. I can tell you what they're going to do. The Hartselle Tigers are going to show pressure. Got to tell them, keep your composure if you go for it. Keep your composure and when they show that pressure.
Let's get them to jump off sides.
Run the old freeze play.
Y'all staying hydrated out there, boys?
I don't know, but I can tell you one thing, it's cold up here.
I'm about to break open a bottle of water here in a second. It's not very often in the early part of the season that I can say that it's just right up here, but it's just right up here now. Old man Godwin up here with a thin skin, he's cold. Do I need to bring you an Afghan next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
You still nibbling on those Skittles?
Yeah, those Skittles are, Joe had them a few seconds ago.
That right there. No, that's not going anywhere.
And that
was not good, guy.
No,
that
didn't work.
I mean, I don't know what we were trying to do or what the play we called, but
the execution wasn't there.
That just didn't work.
I'll bring up first down for the Hartselle Tigers with the ball spotted on the Red Raider 35-yard line. A reverse play, and it will be probably a pickup or a touchdown. Onside kicks, reverses, 35-point lead.
Guys, we got to figure out a way to get some adrenaline on the sideline. It's tough sledding down here now.
Lee on for another extra point. Or Sumner's, I'm sorry. And the kick is up, and the kick is good.
36 remaining in the first half. Morgan County High School 36, Decatur 0.
Want to say also thank you to Julie Perry with ERA King Realty for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. And another special thank you for the Decatur High School football trailer, Drew Ward and Merritt House Realty. Appreciate really nice trailer that the Red Raiders received for traveling. It's what the Red Raiders put their equipment into, and it's a good way to be able to get equipment on those away games.
Guys, not sure if y'all saw this, but on that fourth down we went for, Zane got sacked. Looked to appear that about 4 defensive Hartselle guys came up, ran up the line of scrimmage, started throwing their hands up in the air, trying to make them run off sides.
Why is that not a penalty?
It should be a penalty.
Evidently it's not.
Little hokey pokey.
Sumner's faked the sky kick. Now he's going to drop back deep, probably kick it long. Kick is away.
Let it go. Just let it go.
And into the end zone for the touchback. The ball will be brought out to the Decatur 20-yard line, where it will be first down and 10 for the Red Raiders.
You know, I got a text from one of my old playing buddies, Kenny Coleman. He's talking about bad attitudes. We need a bad attitude. I don't think our guys have any bad attitudes. I think our guys are too nice.
Lots of good, friendly people.
Yeah, being very hospitable.
They really are. There's a bunch of good guys.
A bunch of nice guys. I mean, just.
Zane takes the high snap.
And somebody's going to.
Makes a good throw. Number 8, Dante Ross.
He fumbled. Oh, my goodness. He should have gone out of bounds. He tried to make that third and fourth effort. Hey, you can't blame that, but...
yeah, the effort was there.
It's good throw and catch and good run after the catch, but unfortunately he tried to do too much, and it cost us a turnover. How many turnovers is that for us, guys? We had a block kick. We had a
pick six.
PAT.
Pick six,
yeah.
Hartselle Tigers emptying out the playbook here. Let's see if they run the flea flicker now. There's the snap. It's going to be a rollout pass, looking deep. That is...
They're going to call offensive pass interference
against Decatur.
No, that's going to be on Hartselle. He ran over our guy.
You think so?
Yes.
I doubt it.
I doubt they'll call it that way, but that's the way I saw it.
I bet you a green skittle they call it against Decatur. And they did. It's pass interference against the Red Raiders. Mark it off 15 yards against Decatur, where it will be first down and 10 for the Hartselle Tigers.
Be first and 10 for the Tigers from the Red Raider 31-yard line.
Lee takes the snap, looking to throw.
Oh, my God.
And and it will be another touchdown for number 3, Marcus Tapscott.
I don't know who Quaylen Hampton was looking for.
I don't know where he's looking.
Yeah,
If he's got his eyes in the backfield, that is not where he's supposed to be looking. Kick is up and good for the Hartselle Tigers, bringing the score up to 43-0 for Hartselle.
Your score with 3:11 remaining in the half. Hartselle 43, Decatur 0.
You know, I will say this. Sometimes you might not win the game, but you got to play for something.
Now that's the type of optimism I'm looking for, and I'm loving that, John.
Well, I mean, you got to you're playing for a lot of. Sometimes I think they don't understand. They're playing for a lot of people, not just them. But there needs to be some sense of pride, and you get tired of getting your fanny whipped. I mean, that's just, you gotta, like Kenny Cole says, you gotta get mean. You just got to.
Got to make the catch, guys. Hartselle does the sky kick, comes down around the 35-yard line, where it will be 1st down and 10 for the Red Raiders with 3:11 remaining in the first half.
Good job on that reception by number 25, Grady Graham. He's a 10th grader. I think, Coach talks about grit. I think Grady is one of those guys that play with grit. And that's probably why you see him on the field as an underclassman.
Decatur offense making their way out onto the field. Zane takes the high snap.
You can't just let the guy run free.
Devin breaks a tackle, makes his way out to the 40-yard line. Good run there by Devin as he picks up 6 yards. And it will bring up 2nd down for the Decatur Red Raiders.
Is that Porter Simmons, number 8? I mean, he's a defensive end, and he's right there in front of our tackle, and he runs free back to the somebody's got to block him.
Yep.
Somebody's got to block him. He's number 8. There ain't 3 of them. There's 3 of them on the line of scrimmage.
I think
1, 2, 3.
He's the kid being recruited by North Alabama.
Good Lord. No wonder. Block somebody.
That time, Devin had no running room.
I mean,
up
if
the
I'm
middle.
Devin Haley, I'm looking at my offensive line, and I'm telling him I'm fixing to put my foot about 6 feet up your rear end if you don't block somebody.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, this is ridiculous, guys. Come on. Got to have a little pride. That's all.
Zane.
Somehow I hear the Hartselle coaches up there saying it's going to be a pass. I don't know if they're picking something up.
It's going to be a pass over there to the left side.
A foot short. Kick the ball. Kick it.
Quaylen makes the catch. It's going to bring up
4th down and 1.
Well, and I don't mean to be negative here, but that's where you got to – it is 1st down good.
Decatur Orthopedic Clinic, 1st down for the Decatur Red Raiders.
That's a gift right there. He wasn't no more 1st down.
Well, you got to know where the line to gain is, and you got to get there on your pass route.
I'm looking for anybody on the Decatur sideline, a player, to just get PO'd.
Zane's going to roll over here to his right, make the throw way out of bounds. Number 20 for Decatur, Bryce Parker, watched that one go 10 feet over his head, bringing up second down.
Brings up second down here.
Decatur or Hartselle showing pressure off the edges. Trey.
Goodness gracious.
Trey was in the motion around Zane. It was a bad snap over Zane's head. Recovered for Hartselle, and it will be first down and 10 for Hartselle in Decatur territory. The ball will be spotted around the 34-yard line.
Just fundamentals and not being able to make the snap. And I know we got a ninth grader doing the snapping, and that in itself tells you a little bit. But
where's number 3? He's in the slot.
Looks like Trey's playing man-to-man on him.
Number 8 calls it complete. Brings up second down again.
I guess they want that 50 really bad.
They do.
Did we get all of our sponsors the second half or second quarter?
No, we ain't got no sponsors. We're too busy right now. Thank you to all our sponsors.
Thank you.
But we're too busy right now.
Lee does the little pass. Hey, there's a penalty flag. Holding against the Hartselle Tigers.
They about took the Hartselle band out over here on the sideline. Number 9, who is that? Hayden Gray?
I don't know. They got 3 number 9.
Or either Braden Weathers. I know Braden.
That'll be a 10-yard penalty against the Hartselle Tigers. That'll back them up to the 44-yard line, where it will be second down and 20. And it's very simple what they're going to do. They're not hesitating. They're going to throw it down the field. They're trying to hit the 50 mark. They're wanting half a century before halftime.
Little stop and go right there, and I think Quaylen did bite on it, but fortunately, I think the ball sailed out of bounds.
Carter Lee is in at quarterback now for the Hartselle Tigers. Handoff up the middle. Number 22 for Hartselle.
Goodness.
Stumbling forward, Jay Morrow.
Latavian Sykes, a 10th grader, looked like he came in and just whiffed. I mean, he would have been one that finished the tackle and knocked him down, and I don't see how he whiffed, but he did.
And Hartselle has elected not to snap the ball again and go for that 50-point first half. So at halftime, your score from Ogle Stadium, Hartselle High School 43, Decatur 0.
Well, as strange as it might sound, I feel better about our performance in this game than I did last week. I mean, there's been a couple of times, that we've had pass plays that were well run,
not executed.
Good route, good pass, drop the ball.
Yep.
I mean, last week we didn't have anybody open, period. And end of story. And this week it seems like we've had more success, and just too many Too many
mistakes.
Too
And
many
it's just,
bonehead mistakes.
just mental mistakes, just things that you can't do.
Well, and we had those early drops, and then that big first down where Zane had wide open ground, or he could have passed it downfield, and then we get tackled for a loss, and then we have a penalty, and it just wasn't our half. But the coaches obviously got to go in and reevaluate what we're doing. But it looks like Harts is well on their way.
This is one of those half times where you don't really go in and talk about X's and O's.
You talk about if you want to play.
You got to go in there
and play.
Do you want to play football or not?
Yeah.
Why are you out here?
I mean, I don't know why you're out here.
Yeah, do you want to play football? I can handle mistakes, but the lack of effort on some occasions, and the mental thing. John, you want us to show some of the senior spotlights that we've done?
Yeah, let's do some senior spotlights. Joe, you ready?
We've got a new little segment that we're going to show y'all. We thought it'd be nice to show some of the seniors and do a senior spotlight moment. So, halftime from Ogle Stadium. Hartselle leads Decatur by a score of 43-0. And here goes Mr. Joe Botto with our senior spotlights.
Hi, I'm Nick Bolewski. Thank you for joining us. We are this year implementing a new feature, Senior Spotlight. Tonight, I have Trey Greenwell with us. We'll ask him a few questions and let him give us his best answers. All right, Trey, how does it feel to be in your final year of high school football?
Simply awesome. Just having that pitching that the senior gets. You just got to leave it all on the field last one.
Got you. What has been your most memorable moment on the field throughout your high school career?
Definitely that second round of the playoff run my sophomore year. That was just awesome team, awesome games, everything about that was just.
How do you think you've grown as a player and as a person over the years?
It's definitely the commitment the sport takes, and just the brotherships and relationships we have with all of our teammates. He really just helps as a person.
Okay, now just off the cuff, hamburger or pizza?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger? All daddy? What's on it?
Plato's, ketchup, and mayonnaise.
Bacon?
Oh yeah, bacon.
Okay. Onion?
No onion.
You're a good man. All right. What role do you see yourself playing on the team this year, both on and off the field?
Definitely kind of a defensive leader, kind of lead the defense. I'll take charge of that. Being kind of that guy in the locker room that everybody kind of looks up to.
Right. How have you helped mentor younger players on the team? You just kind of mentioned that.
Well, just little tips every time you can. I mean, I'm not a professional. I don't know so much about football, but I can just help what I have been doing and give that well.
Speak about your the bond that you feel that you have with your teammates.
Well, being with them for 4 years, it was from the freshman to high freshman locker room. It's just really grow to each other.
All right. Another off question here. What's your favorite movie and why?
Probably Top Gun. Just Tom Cruise, so cool.
Which Top Gun? The one from my era or the one from your era?
Original.
The original. You're a good man. Real quick, what has been your biggest challenge that you faced during your high school career, and how'd you overcome it?
Honestly, probably classes. AP Chemistry last year was no joke, but
it's serious.
We got through it.
What are your personal goals for this season?
I'd like to make All-State and put up some good numbers.
How does this season compare to the previous ones in terms of competition and expectations from the practices that you've had already?
Coach Rear's definitely step pays up. He's definitely pushing us as far as we can, and I really appreciate that.
Real quick, tell everybody next year what's going on with you.
I committed UAH to play baseball, so I'll be going to UAH next year, continuing baseball.
Extremely proud of Trey. Good job. Appreciate you. Thank you for spending a little time with us. Trey Green. Lusky, and we're going to do a senior spotlight real quick with Jared Geis. So we got a couple of questions for him. It's just going to take a few minutes, and we want to see, we want to put him on the spot and see how well he'll answer. So, all right, what are your future plans for next year?
Hopefully getting accepted into Calhoun Community College for welding, and then after that, after a few years there, moving on to doing pipeline welding or some type of welding, hopefully.
Okay. You make really good money doing that. So I know that there's a lot of good money in welding, most certainly. All right, so when your football career is over with, here in a couple of months when this is all over with, what do you want to be your legacy that you leave behind?
Definitely hard work, just the sportsmanship of the game, showing that young guys can step up.
Hi, I'm Ogle Stadium, and we're going to do a senior spotlight. So we got a couple of questions for him. It's just going to take a few minutes, and we want to see, we want to put him on the spot and see how well he'll answer. So, all right, what are your future plans for next year?
Hopefully getting accepted into Calhoun Community College for welding, and then after that, after a few years there, moving on to doing pipeline welding or some type of welding, hopefully.
Okay. You make really good money doing that. So I know that there's a lot of good money in welding, most certainly. All right, so when your football career is over with, here in a couple of months when this is all over with, what do you want to be your legacy that you leave behind?
Definitely hard work, just the sportsmanship of the game, showing that young guys can step up and be leaders.
All right, very good. Quick question, PlayStation, Xbox, or Switch?
Xbox all the way.
Xbox?
Since I was 5.
PlayStation all day long. All right, so it's Friday. You wake up in the morning. What is your favorite part of game day?
Breakfast.
Explain, why breakfast?
I'm fat.
Oh,
I love breakfast. It's the best meal of the day.
All right, everybody. From the Decatur High Locker Room, this is Jared Geis with the Senior Spotlight. Hi, I'm Nick Belufsky, and we have another installment of Senior Spotlight. Right now we've got Levi Jeffers here with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing well. All right, we've got a few questions for you here. Give us some quick answers. How does it feel to be in your final year of high school?
Man, I can't even tell you. I'm going to miss it. I'm really going to miss it. That's all I got to say. I'm just going to miss it.
What has been your most memorable moment on the field throughout your high school career?
You know, just walking the field with my brothers, for real. Just walking the field.
How do you think you've grown as a player and as a person over the years?
I feel like I have grown in like just so many great ways that I've been personally told from fellow teammates that I've just grown as a person, just a better individual.
Good deal. All right. Question to you. Hamburger or pizza?
Man, hamburger all the way.
What kind of hamburger?
Any hamburger.
I hear you. My man after my own heart right there. All right. What role do you see yourself playing on the team this year, both on and off the field? What position do you play?
I am an interior D lineman, D tackle, and I just really see myself as a mentor for the younger guys. You know, it's always great to have a mentor.
How have you helped, you mentioned that, how have you helped mentor the younger players this year so far?
You know, just motivating them to show up, to give it their all. That's all you can do.
Can you talk about the bond that you have with your teammates and what makes this group special?
Man, we've been through it all, just been through it all. So, you know, after going through so many things, you know, you just have to get closer and closer to each other.
Got you. What has been the biggest challenge that you have faced during your high school career, and how did you overcome it?
You know, I didn't play football until my sophomore year. So there we had just 3 different head coaches each season. So, you know, just getting acquainted to each new coach and just giving them all.
What are your personal goals for this season?
You know, just go out with a bang. Just do as much as I can do and with my teammates.
Leave it all on the field. All right, there you go. How does this season compare to the previous one that you've played in terms of competition and your expectations?
Well, I feel as though like we really want to prove ourselves this season. Show them what we can be and what Decatur can be all about.
All right, last question off the cuff. You ready? Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch?
Man, Xbox all the way.
Xbox, I'm PlayStation. Do you have college 25?
I do.
I do too. Yeah, I'll have to meet you online and show you how to play it someday. All right. Well, that's our senior spotlight for now. Thank you, Levi. Good luck to you this season. Thank you, everyone.
The Decatur High School Marching Band.
And you can do it that way too. You can also. I want you to swing it all the way down. Other direction. It doesn't. Sure we don't have to fix? Let's try it. Most of it.
band with a brief interlude from Brent Collins saying hello.
Hello.
All right, we still got 3 minutes left in halftime after the presentations by the Decatur High School Marching Band and Hartselle's Marching Band. Neither team have made their way out onto the field as of yet, but we still have 5 minutes and 48 seconds before kickoff because we have 3-minute warm-up time.
I do want to bring up. I think we've got some a picture that we can talk about.
I don't think it's real.
If Joe Botto.
I don't think it's real, John.
Hold on just a second. He's bringing it up. So.
I need your son-in-law to call in. We need to interview him right now.
It's Bradley Bullwinkle Meadows. They call him Bullwinkle right now, but he was I think he's still up in Alaska.
You know,
Alaska, and he shot that.
Well,
he shot that thing.
Hey, you know the rule in hunting: you can never kill anything smaller than what you've killed before. So he may never shoot another animal.
I mean, that's a big whopper now. Yeah, but,
it looks like it could be a sofa in a. The antlers could be a sofa.
That is a massive animal right there.
I know. I told my daughter that I thought that their 2-year-old probably could have shot something that big from 500 yards.
Hey, what does your daughter think about that habit? Does she support that habit?
About hunting?
Yeah.
She's okay with it. She's fine. If that's something Bradley likes to do, and that's fine. I'm glad. That's why I like fishing. You know, that's why you can catch them and throw them back. But here comes Coach.
Coach is coming.
Here he comes.
He's got his sun drop.
We're gonna throw it down to Brent as he talks Coach Ritter.
All right, Coach. Man, definitely not the half we were looking for. I know it was early. We had a couple plays that if we'd have hit, we just dropped it in the middle of the chest. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you say to that, but you just got to jump back up and keep putting the effort in.
Yep.
It was a tough half. I don't know what to say. It's
well, I think,
what do you say?
I think this is one of the first times we haven't had a lot of effort. You know, we've let the situation and the circumstances dictate how we function, and that's bull crap. You know, I don't care if you're a senior, a freshman, or what. You can't let the circumstances dictate how you play, whether that's hard, whether that, whatever. Well, that's hard. You better figure out a way to fight.
Well, as John and Nick were talking about it before coming off the half, they were. I mean, I think one of the things you say at the half, guys, why are you playing? I mean, you need to figure it out and grow up and figure out if you want to be out here.
Yeah, that's pretty.
There's some soul searching.
Pretty spot on what was said.
Yeah, but Coach, I mean, we got to come out and make the stop. But how do you change the personnel any coming second half or?
Well, I mean, what we got's what we got. I mean, we're playing 3 freshmen on defense. We got a freshman center, and it ain't because he's ready. It's because he, for the most part, gives us an opportunity to be successful. And we did tell him we're going to shift some things around and find a combination that works for us on both sides. And if that's all freshmen, if it's all seniors, I don't give a crap. Let's go compete.
That's right. The boys in the booth are saying amen, brother. Good luck to you in second half, Coach.
I full-heartedly agree. I don't care if you're a freshman. I don't care if we got to bring in 8th graders up here. I would much rather lose with an 8th grader that gives me 100% effort than somebody that does not put forth the effort.
Well, speaking of 8th graders and 7th graders, I tell you, I mean, we talk about the future. It's not now, but the future looks to be bright if we can keep these guys plugged in the program. I will say that's one thing these coaches are. They're investing in our younger players, even from a 5th grade, 6th grade standpoint. So,
well, let me just say this too, because I've had a lot of guys texting me and about, just the kids and the effort and things like that. I was telling Kenny Cole that we simplify things as much as they can. I know the coaching staff has, and to give them every chance or the ability to be successful, and I think that's what he's trying to do. And it's one thing that I do know, that I believe 100% is that Coach Ritter's the man. He is the guy we need to have. And I know a lot of people that just look at this and think, boy, what's happening? It's all falling apart. And I can assure the Decatur fans out there that this guy right here that we've got leading our ship will get it righted. And, I can't think of – he says all the right things, does all the right things. And, I'm a big proponent for player responsibility. And, even though I was not a big rah-rah guy, buddy, I knew what it meant to put on the Decatur D. Yep. That had Decatur across my chest. That I was playing for, guys that are up in the stands that came and played.
Yep.
Well, one thing he said that just resonated with me is, hey, this is a game right here, guys, but you're going to face adversity in life. You're going to get hit in the face. You better learn how to get up and respond. Life is hard, so learn how to deal with it and grow up. Let's see if we can get some grit going in this second half.
All you got to do is just compete against the guy in front of you.
And for those of you that think we're getting on the boys, we're not getting on the boys.
I am getting on the boys.
We're not getting on the boys. We're getting on the effort.
Right, yes.
That's what we're getting on.
That's right.
When you're a pulling offensive lineman and you come around the line of scrimmage and you stand and you look dead square at a defensive lineman that has crossed the line and you stop, that's a lack of effort. And you've got 10 guys on your team that are expecting you to do your job. Sorry, I got that from Saban.
Not the way to start, guys.
Yeah, and you have got to do your job.
Well, who was offside, Brent? Everybody?
I think so. I think the kicker might have been a little late coming through the ball, and everybody beat him to the punch.
So that means everybody was offsides except the kicker. Oh, me. Back it up 5. All right, Emmanuel, do it again. Everybody slow down a little bit. Let him catch up. Let him kick the ball. All right, number 47 for Decatur, Emmanuel Rosales, up and kicks the ball.
That might have been the best kick he's ever had.
Comes down around the 22-yard line where it's picked up by Hartselle, brought out past the 25, up to the 27-yard line. Number 25 for Hartselle, Saban Witt with the with the kickoff return. And it will be first down and 10 for Hartselle around their own 32-yard line.
All right, guys, we need to recognize some people. Eagle Creek Wealth Management specializes in personalized financial management. Halos, his, hers, home stuff, Bank Street Shop. David Peak, longtime sponsor with Tall Boys on the way. Anna Adams and the Decatur Methodist Church for feeding the team breakfast this morning. I think I hear rave reviews on that.
Oh, they love that breakfast. Absolutely.
There we go. Good play, defense.
Number 7, that quarterback for Hartselle, Carter Lee, hands off to number 22. That will be Jai Morrow. That's going to be a small pickup for the Tigers. Give him 2 yards, bringing up second down.
I don't know. I'm assuming that Hartselle's got some of their younger guys in there.
Yeah, they don't have
That's
their...
probably why they were doing what they were doing, in the giving them the benefit of the doubt.
This is the backup quarterback in right now, number 7, Carter Lee, and also the backup running back, number 22, Morrow, is in.
Hey, guys, how the coaches coaching up there? Are they? You think they're setting back a little bit, or do you think they're going to take it?
They are.
Okay.
It's not like it was.
Gotcha.
All right. Lee takes the snap, going to roll out to his right. Pressure from Decatur, and he gets rid of it. Good pressure that time from Decatur's number 18, Jaden Davenport, making Lee get rid of the ball, bringing up third down for Hartselle.
I guess him being out of the pocket makes that not intentional grounding?
Yes.
I guess so.
Yes.
Okay. Because there was nobody in the vicinity.
Lee takes the snap, looking to throw the ball deep. He's going to make a throw
Good
up to the
defense.
45, knocked away by the
I
Decatur
think they
Red
could have
Raiders.
called maybe pass interference on that. Looks like he got there a little early, but I'll take it.
That's good timing, John.
Waylon Hampton
Really
knocked the
good
ball
defense.
out of his hand. Great play by the Decatur Red Raider defense, bringing up 4th down. And the Hartselle Tigers are going to run their punt team out onto the field.
Oh, they can't do that. They got to wait. We got to be able to get set. That's not right.
All right, snap, brought down. Kick is away by number 16 for Hartselle.
Punt rolls dead at the 30-yard line.
I believe that's Whit Chrysler.
Raiders from their own 30.
Is that Booger's son?
Who?
Yes.
Okay.
Alan Chrysler.
Yeah.
He played in the early 90s.
Played where?
He played here at Decatur. He was linebacker. He was a heck of an athlete.
Oh,
he
yeah.
played under with Coach Ritter, Ronnie Ritter.
His brother is my age, Hiram.
Hey, watch out, guys. Watch out. Watch out.
Did we get his card back?
Wesley said he was a little upset that we blocked off from the Hartselle guys being able to come to Decatur. He wanted to come over and talk to some of his friends.
And immediately, once again, Hartselle is behind the line of scrimmage. They still got their starters in on defense. They're wanting to preserve that 0 up on that scoreboard. Loss on the play of all the way back
starters in.
all the way back to the Decatur 22-yard line.
We would be good matadors tonight, wouldn't we?
Ole.
Olay. I mean, it's just a run play up the middle, and we lost how many yards? 7?
Loss of 7 on the play. Zane with Devin standing behind him. Going to keep the ball. Going to throw out here to number 8 for Decatur. That would be Dante Ross. Minimal pickup on the play. He'll be lucky to pick up 2 on the play.
Pass is complete to number 8, Dante Ross.
Give him 3. Bringing up 3rd down and 15 for the Red Raiders.
That picks up 5. 3rd and 14 from the 31. 27.
Zane moving Devin over to his left. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Pressure up the middle. Zane avoids it, makes his way up to the 25, up to the 30, where he's put down by 2 Hartselle Tigers. Number 10 for Hartselle will be Jamison Falciani. I didn't catch who the other one was, the one that was celebrating.
I'm not going to mention his name, but he got up taunting, and you know how I feel about that.
Get set. Get set. Hey, take big gap. Got to have big gap.
I believe that was 36, Austin Payne for Hartselle. Bryson with the kick. Kick is away. Low line drive kick up to about the 43-yard line, where Hartselle will take over. 1st down and 10.
Now, hold on just a second. That play right there was interesting. So he calls for a fair catch, but the ball hits the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still a fair catch? Yeah. It is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a good question. It would make that, you would seem to make that live.
No, but once you put that hand up, you have the right to make a catch.
But it hit the ground.
But you can't advance it.
Let me go to the booth and ask Conley Duncan about that.
Hartselle makes the quick little pitch forward to number 2, Brady Holt. Pickup of about 6-7 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down for Hartselle.
I'm married to Miss Hartselle High School.
Uh-huh. But at the time, it was Morgan County, wasn't it?
I think she was Miss Morgan County.
Hey, I knew Conley was worth his grit tonight. He agrees with you, John. That should have been a live ball. Nick, Steve.
I've always understood that if you make a fair catch, that you can field the ball. I might be wrong. I'm wrong. We go down there and we can ask Pat.
In our day, we would have nailed him.
Hey, and
who was that said
in
that?
Conley's day, he would have
Was
nailed
that Conley that said
That's
that?
Conley. Hey, we do have a special guest with us tonight, Conley Donkey. If y'all didn't know, he roamed these sidelines for a lot of years, and 5 or so years ago, he asked me to get involved, and thankfully he did. But he showed me the ropes, and he continues to help me tonight. He's got all the notes, his notepad. I think some things never change.
Morrow takes the handoff, stumbles forward for about 8 yards, bringing up second down for Hartselle.
Get ready. Hurry up. Hurry up. Get off. Get off. Get off.
Hartselle, once again, hands off to Morrow. Big yardage up the middle, but I do see a yellow hanky on the field. Looks like Hartselle might be called for a holding. Holding against the Hartselle Tigers. That will back them up 10, bringing up second down and long.
Lines of scrimmage. I think that's probably one of the places that Decatur has struggled throughout the years, throughout this year with both lines of scrimmage. And, in late in the ball game, it just gets tough to when a team starts grinding it out on the ground, and it seems like Hartselle is probably content to do that. Now, I say that, they'll probably throw the bomb, but
Lee. Yep, here's another throw. And this time he's going to throw it out into the flats, and this time number 5, Carson Jett, couldn't hold on to it. Falls to the ground, incomplete, bringing up third down for the Hartselle Tigers.
I'll tell you what, Hartselle's had more drop passes than catches tonight, and then you look up at the scoreboard and see it's 43-0. I mean, if they would have made their catches, I guess it'd be a lot worse.
Lee going to run it up the middle. Crosses the 40-yard line. Grabbed there by a host of Red Raiders. Not first down yardage. It will bring up 4th and 4, 4th and 3 for the Hartselle Tigers.
Miles Schultz out there at the defensive end. Their guy's a D1 prospect. Ours is a 9th grader.
That's right.
And he tries. I guarantee you that.
Don't jump offside. Watch the ball. Lee, hands off. Morrow, first down yardage. And it will be a Hartselle touchdown.
22 off left tackle into the end zone.
A 36-yard touchdown run for Decatur.
I was corrected. My wife was Miss Hartselle High School. First Miss Hartselle High School.
Tim just showed me the rule that says that if you call fair catch and it hits the ground, you lose the protection. So
you're confirmed correct on that fair catch. It was a live ball. Conley just mentioned to me also, and a lot of this comes down to respect, and I know that everybody has the right to keep playing. That was 4th and 2 in iffy territory. I mean,
I got no problem with that play.
Well,
they're running the ball. You got to stop them.
Oh, as much as I want to be upset with the opponent, how dare they beat the crap out of our kids? I mean, but at some point you just gotta, I keep harping on the fact that I'm sure not anything that the sentiments that Coach had at halftime. I mean, you got to have some self-respect and some pride.
Yeah.
That was all over Coach Ritter. He's like, look, I don't know what to do. I'm sure that's what the conversations were at halftime, and I'm sure he just, you probably looked out over the kids and just no emotions whatsoever.
on, Quaylen.
Ain't that a little tricky stuff?
Number 99 will be doing the kicking now. Ethan Westendorf.
They
for
don't
Hartselle.
run the ball. Oh, my goodness. Nope.
He almost fumbled.
Don't say that. Number 9 for Decatur, Quaylen Hampton, brought the ball up to about the 26-yard line where it will be first down and 10. A Decatur Orthopedic Clinic, first down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders.
You know, Coach was talking about effort or lack thereof. He's saying this is the first time that we've gone through it not having it. I don't know why, you know.
Well, and I agree with you, John. I mean, it's not like, I mean, we faced some good teams this year, and this, I would say, is not one that, I mean, they're not a top 2 team that we played this year.
No.
Zane brings the ball over to the right side with Hartselle Tigers on his heels. Brings the ball up to around the 32-yard line. Pickup of about 6 on the play. Brings up second down and 4.
To all my Hartselle friends out there, I'll say that was a play of a lot of defensive plays. There was 9 guys around that ball. That's how you play football. You fly to the ball. So kudos to the defense right there.
I'm sure you'll get credit for that.
And I was as genuine, sincere as I can be.
Hartselle stacked up the Decatur running back that time. Loss of 2 on the play, bringing up third down and 7. Loss of 3.
I think now it's just, let's see if we can put together some plays. I mean, it's third down and 7. Let's see if we can't make this first down, but got to block somebody first.
Hey, I
had our hands on it.
Heck of a pass right there. You got to go get that ball. I mean, that was a high point, good example of a high point ball. And if you get the right effort, you can go up and catch that ball.
Bryson Taylor back deep for the Red Raiders. Good snap. Kick is away. Good kick from Bryson. It's going to go all the way down to the 40. Give him all the way back to the 39-yard line, where it will be first down and 10 for the Hartselle Tigers there.
Number 46, Bryson Taylor, punt.
Tim just asked me, when is it a running clock? And I thought that it should already be a running clock.
I don't think we'll do a running clock tonight.
I thought there was something written in that you were.
Did we not have heat timeouts tonight, guys? Have they dropped that? I feel like we haven't had our.
No, we haven't. We haven't had them.
So we need to catch up on our sponsors. I mean, this is hot tonight. It's been all year.
Number 6 for Hartselle, Aiden Quinter, brings the ball around left end, upended there by the Red Raiders after a pickup of 1.5 yards, bringing up second down.
What are you laughing up there for, John?
Well, it's just we got guys falling all over the place, and they're just whiffing, doing. It's effort to get to the ball. But once it's like we're just going to try that. That's what the main thing is. We're going to get to the ball, but we're not doing anything when we get there. And it's just the meanness in me, I guess, because there's plenty of opportunities to waylay somebody, and we just don't take it.
Number 22 for for Hartselle, that would be Morrow, I believe. Stumbles forward for about 4 to 5 yards, bringing up third down. That's what I thought. Oh, in fourth quarter? Okay. Oh, should have been picked off. Just out of the outstretched arms of number 19, Deshaun Swopes for Decatur. Almost an interception. Will bring up 4th down and 5 for the Decatur Red Raiders, or for the Hartselle Tigers. Brent, the running clock is in the fourth quarter. If it's, Tim just looked it up. What, Tim? If it's 30? Otherwise, I think if both teams agree to it, it's.
Dead at the Red Raider 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders.
Punt from Hartselle rolls down to the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, if our guys don't know grit, don't know effort, don't know hard work, the face I'm seeing with John Ritter, Coach Ritter, and trying to build that intensity, it's good to see.
I agree with you, Brent. Zhang is going to keep it around right in.
How about a face mask?
Runs across the 30-yard line.
Keeper number 7 ran the corner around right in. Late picks up 12 yards. And the Decatur Orthopedic Clinic, 1st down. 1st and 10.
That will be a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic 1st down for the Decatur Red Raiders. Brent, I saw that where he was talking to one of his coaches on that punt just then. I saw exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah. It's good to see.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, we're still down. We're down 50-0, right? But we're still, our defensive squad's over here under the tent, still coaching hard. You know, they're putting the work in.
And it's a bad snap over Zhang's head. It's going to roll all the way inside the Decatur 20-yard line, where I believe did Hartselle jump on that, or did Zhang bring it back in?
Hartselle got it. Is he pointing at Hartselle?
No, he's saying 4th down.
I think he got it. We got it back.
It'll be 2nd down, right?
Or is it 2nd down?
What are you eating on up there, John?
Skittles.
We had to sweeten the moment up here.
Look at that moon out there, guys. That's what I get to watch all the way down to the loveliest village on the plains tonight. Have we had any new subscribers lately?
That will be a Tim question. He's nodding his head down here.
Is he nodding yes or no?
Yes, he's nodding yes.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, sponsors, for making this possible. We are on the road to 1,000, guys, subscribers. We're at, what, 700-800 subscribers? We only need 200 more?
I believe you are correct. We were shy of 800.
So tell your friends, tell your family.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh what?
I thought you was going to say, tell you, what was that guy from Huntsville?
Tell you, I don't know.
I forgot what that guy's name was. That viral video. Zhang got tackled for another loss on the play.
I know Webb Webster's out there listening. We appreciate that. I think Mike Burns is out there. Hey, if you ever, this is a promo for him. He's a longtime contributor, influencer at Decatur. He continues to influence, but you talk about cutting grass. He's taught me how to use real mowers, try to get your lawn looking like a putting green, and then he has installed a heck of a putting green at artificial turf at my house. So maybe we can post game over there one day.
Have you got a green cutter at your house?
I do.
There you go. And that's the end of the third quarter. We'll go all the way down to the south end of the field, where it will be 4th down for the Decatur Red Raiders.
I think Jay Robert Fights out there listening last year. I remember at our incident at the end of the game last year. Should I be reminded? Jay Robert was right there with me. I think Dan Fight was right there with me. I think Ray Harden might have been right there with me. There's a lot of guys. You talk about grit and effort, and that was all those old guys that played here and knows what it's like to work hard, and we didn't like being disrespected at our place, and I guess I just took it a little far. So for all you Hartselle fans, since I hear you guys listen to us, I formally apologize for my actions, but
Brent, you did that last year. There's no need to do that again.
Hey,
look,
we're fixing to punt the ball. Let's talk about that.
All right.
All right, Bryson is once again going to be in his own end zone as he punts the ball. Number 14 for Hartselle, Sam Gillette, will be deep for Hartselle. He'll be standing at his own 40. Kick is away. Fair catch called for and made at the 41-yard line. It will be first down and 10 for the Hartselle Tigers at the Decatur Red Raider 41-yard line.
Fair caught at the Red Raider 41-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Tigers.
It's good to have Pat Hillis back in the house tonight. Pat is the PA announcer for the Decatur Red Raiders, and we missed him last week in our opening home game. It was good to have him. It's good to have him back in the house tonight. Hartselle, new quarterback in, number 16, Whit Chrysler. Then at quarterback, takes the snap, rolls to his left, keeps it, goes around left end, makes his way up to the 30-yard line, where it will be first down for the Hartselle Tigers.
Off gear around left end. Picks up 11 yards, get it up for first down. First and 10 for the Red Raider 30.
Chrysler takes the snap, hands off to his running back, number 32, Ethan Thorne, makes his way close to the 25-yard line. I would love to be able to tell you what class they were in, but I had trouble getting...
Whit Chrysler's a 10th grader.
Is he?
Yes.
I had trouble getting a roster that has all that on there. Chrysler once again makes his handoff to Thorne. Thorne presses his way inside the 25, 24, 23-yard line. And that's going to bring up a third down for the Hartselle Tigers. Chrysler gives it to Thorne. This time he presses his way inside the 20-yard line, where it will be first down for the Hartselle Tigers.
Brought down by number 0, Caden Oliver. Play picks up a first down. It'll be first and 10 from the Decatur 18-yard line.
Ball's resting around the 15-yard line. Second down and 8.
It's next week homecoming, guys. Is that Is that Mae Jemison?
I have no idea.
I do not know. Oh, great play by Decatur Red Raider at that time. 0, Caden Oliver with a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Caden came screaming around the end and was able to get his hands on number 32 for Hartselle. Dragged him down for a loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Chrysler looking to throw. Want to overshoot his receiver, number 5.
Somebody actually hit the quarterback.
That was one of our freshmen.
That was number 42, I believe.
Jacob Marshall.
That's right.
Okay.
Let's block a kick.
I thought y'all said this was a running clock.
No, both coaches. Tim just showed me that. Both coaches have to agree to it. Oh, it was blocked, and it will be no good.
Was it blocked or just missed?
I think it was a bad snap, and he had a hard time handling. The holder did, and we might have got a hand on it.
I thought I saw a hand get on it. But regardless, Hartselle doesn't score on that series. It will be 1st down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders. Ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line. Zane still in at quarterback. If that was Devin Lee, he just trucked.
That was Devin Haley, truck number 20.
Yeah, that was a good run. That's the way to get behind them pads. And
number 20, Braylon Swopes.
Number 21, Devin Haley, with a pickup of 4 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Red Raiders.
I tell you, if you do try to look at a bright spot tonight, I think it's been Zane Pointer.
Boy, he's going to keep this one coming around the left edge, up across the 25-yard line, 30. He's going to pick up a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic 1st down for the Decatur Red Raiders with the ball spotted at the 29-yard line, 30-yard line.
I will say this, is that I haven't seen Zane Pointer check up. I don't think he's checked out. I think he's been in the ball game and he's given 100%.
Yeah, I completely agree. Bad snap brought in. Catch is made by number 9, Quaylen Hampton. Makes his way up to the Decatur 40-yard line where he's gathered in by a host of Hartselle Tigers and pushed back. Regardless, it's going to be a pickup on the play. Give him all the way up to the 43-yard line where it's going to be 2nd down and 2.
Hey, guys, just a little things like that. With Harris Penley, if you saw him rolling out on the outside, he was over there trying to help his teammate from the line out in the flat, trying to help block.
So I saw that.
Come on, Nine. Come on, Nine.
I say Harris Penley's one of those that's never quit either.
Zane hands off to number 6, Isaiah Allen. Isaiah Allen picks up another Decatur Orthopedic Clinic 1st down as he presses the ball up to the 48-yard line of Decatur.
Another guy I'd like to note is number 3, Dylan Martin. He's a 12th grade linebacker, but, man, to look at him, he's not a very big guy, but, man, for what he lacks in size, he has a heart of gold.
Zane is going to make the pitch out here on the option across the 50 up to the 40. Give him the 30-yard line. Number 8 for Decatur, Dante Ross, takes the option pitch from Zane, rumbles down inside of Hartselle territory all the way to the 30-yard line where it will be a Decatur Orthopedic Clinic 1st down for the Decatur Red Raiders. Ball is resting at the 26-yard line. Zhang takes the snap, looking to throw. Pitches the ball out here once again to Quaylen Hampton. Makes the catch. Makes down to about the 22-yard line. Give him the 21, where it will bring up the second down.
Looks like they made a change at center. Martin Johnson, the senior, is back.
Zhang looking to throw the ball in, and that right there was a mess.
It's going to be defensive pass interference.
I was going to say, did they
push him out of
him?
bounds?
Looked like when I looked up, I saw Quaylen 3 yards out of bounds. Against the Hartselle Tigers.
Somebody else that's not quitting is our coaching staff. They're going to coach to the very end. Hey, this is a big drive. I mean, for our psyche for the rest of the season.
Zhang with Isaiah Allen standing to his right. Going to make the handoff to Isaiah Allen. Dante was standing to his right. Isaiah takes the handoff. Ball is now inside the Hartselle red zone for a Patrick Johnson State Farm red zone appearance. River Bank and Trust red zone appearance. And Just Wing It red zone appearance. Get these guys in while I can. Just Wing It will be open tonight after the ball game. Feeding Red Raider fans. We appreciate them doing that. Zane has Ross standing to his left. Isaiah takes the handoff.
Lord, boys. Block somebody.
Instantly gets thrown back. Be a loss on the play of 3, bringing up third down and 13.
Harris Penley's motioning something. I don't. Maybe he's receiving the play. I don't know.
I'm telling I would not be shocked for Harris to be signaling, hey, coach, run this play.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Harris, I talked to his parents before the game. He has a pregame routine where he stretches. He's religious about getting out here stretching 30 minutes before the game.
There's a throw, and it will be incomplete. Oh, they're going to give him the catch. They're going to give him the catch. Great catch there by number 9, Quaylen Hampton for Decatur. Down to the 10-yard line, where it's going to be 4th down and 9 for the Red Raiders.
Harris he's calling the plays.
I told you that's what he's doing. He's telling him to run this play. Need to pick up a first down. Need 10 yards here. Hartselle on the blitz. Zane looking to step up into the pocket. It's going to be brought down by the Hartselle Tigers after maybe a pickup of 1. He refuses to go down, and it takes just about the entire Hartselle defense to bring him down. That will make first down and 10 for the Hartselle Tigers at around the 10-yard line.
Well, Zane Pointer's got a lot of heart, and
I tell you, if we're talking about highlights of the game early on, number 13, a freshman, is it Tyshawn Morris? Yeah, Tyshawn Morris. He stuck his head up, put the head on the ball, forced a turnover. And then I would talk about Zane Pointer, just no quit in him.
Hartselle takes the ball and crosses the 15, 16, 17-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and 3 for the Hartselle Tigers.
Offsides on Decatur.
Hey, one of the athletic trainer girls is down here helping with the team. Told me that Hartselle Barstools put us up on a clip from the coaches show. Do you watch Barstools, anybody?
I don't.
I'll get Hudson to show me after the game.
Chrysler brings it around the right end. Going to pick up 1st down yardage, maybe? No? Nope, not quite. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Hartselle Tigers.
He picks up 8 yards. He's 2nd and 2.
I stand corrected. Next week, homecoming is Lee. The Lee Generals.
Lee Generals. Chrysler hands off to number 32, Morrow. Dropped in the backfield. It's going to be a loss on the play.
That's number 3, Dylan Martin. We talked about him earlier. He continues to put the work in.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Hartselle Tigers. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line. Inside of 2 minutes to play. Chrysler hands off to Morrow, trying the middle once again. Crosses the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down and 1 for the Hartselle Tigers. Inside a minute to play.
Jacob Marshall.
Hartselle's going to let this one roll down and call a timeout. Play clock is at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have a timeout, Hartselle, with 11 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, one thing while we have time, Parker Moore, Representative Parker Moore, I talked with him at halftime, and he's our touchdown sponsor, and unfortunately we hadn't been able to put it in the end zone a lot, but I wanted to give him a shout out and thank you for his support. He represents our district well. He told me tonight he's been placed on a couple important committees down there in Montgomery, and that should only bode well for our area. So thank you. Appreciate everything you do, Parker. Got to talk about Evans and Harris PC Professional Accounting Services for businesses and personal business. Dr. Lou Sample and Laura Newton. I think they put braces on everybody here. D2 Sports, specializing in screen printing, embroidery, and team sports. B&B Roofing, residential commercial roofing repair since 1967. Michael Burnett. Prodigy Mitigation, we stop water damage in its tracks. Gold Rush Accounting. Team Mom, Joellen Greenwell, for all your tax needs. Decatur Utilities, longtime sponsor, Ray Harden.
Chrysler is going to take this one and run it across the 35-yard line. That's enough yardage for the Hartselle first down, and that will end the ball game. As the clock rolls out here at Ogle Stadium, the Hartselle Tigers make their way up north and defeat our Decatur Red Raiders by a score of 50-0.
United Community Bank merged with Progress, now new locations all over the Southeast. Early Services Mechanical Contracting Company dating back to 1954. Jamie and Melissa Penley, Coca-Cola Bottling Company, and Fluid Engineering. Again, we appreciate all y'all's support.
We're going to wait a few minutes here as Coach makes his way over to Brent. Brent standing out on the 28-yard line waiting for Coach. Handshake line.
When they start doing this? Who started this? Soccer people?
No, that's the real football, right?
Yeah.
Not football americano.
Nobody's saying good game, good game, good game. That's what they're saying. Okay.
They don't need to touch our D.
Huh?
They don't need to touch our D. They need to go on over.
They can do whatever they want to.
All right, Coach Ritter, just a few words. Man, obviously a tough loss. What we try to really talk about in the stands is, down the stretch, we were trying to see who would step up. And there are a few guys we noted that I felt like overall had a pretty good game. Zane Pointer, he was hitting receivers early on. There were some drops we had to deal with. Harris Penley down the end. I mean, he was staying in the game. You had number 13, Tyshawn Swopes, a freshman, that stuck his head on that ball in the first half. And I mean, I think those are the positives you gotta lean on tough losses like tonight.
Yeah, Bryce Parker, Harris Penley, Zane Pointer. I go to war with them dudes every day, all day. I didn't think they ever stopped fighting, offensively, even though it wasn't going real good. We're playing a guy, and I love Zane. To be put in a position that he's been put in this year, he didn't even get to play JV quarterback last year, and we're asking him to take every snap on varsity, and what a credit to him. He's been battling. He's been a leader. It is what it is. But he's fighting. Harris Penley, Bryce Parker. Glad to have Bryce back. I thought those three guys. Devin run hard. Isaiah runs hard. I thought Dante Ross played hard. He had a little fumble there after a big play, but I thought he responded. And defensively, we're still arm tackling. And I told him at halftime, we're going to find 11 somehow that will put their face on people consistently. And when we do, we will start stopping people.
Well, and Coach, we talked about early on. We have walked through the gauntlet the first 5 weeks of the season, and we're at the end of it. Obviously, it didn't go the way we wanted it to go. I think we've learned some things about the team. But how do you flip the script and get these kids ready for the next 5 games? And it's on season.
Yeah, I think that's a leader thing. I know from a coaching staff point of view, we're going to put 11 on the field, and it may be the same 11 that are going to fight their tail off for each other. But at some point, I don't get to make any plays. And I think we have an opportunity to do some good things over this 5-game stretch and win some games, but it's going to take everybody, all 91, all 14 coaches. It's going to take everybody for us to be successful. And not only take everybody's best every day. We can't have a bad Monday. We can't have a feel sorry for us Wednesday. We got to go out and every day get better. And then on Friday, let's go out and play for each other. Let's play hard.
That's right. And I always say it's a family affair. Love seeing Lily and Lincoln out here. And, Coach, go do what you got to do in the locker room.
Oh,
but
we're going to.
We're rooting for you, man, and y'all keep coaching.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so as Brent makes his way up here to the press box, thoughts there, John?
No, I just, tonight was a little bit different feel to it than the past. I think this, for whatever reason, looked like there was a team that came in here that remembered last year, said we're not going to make sure that we're not going to repeat that. And then there was another team that came in here and didn't look like they really wanted to be here very much. And Decatur didn't put up a lot of fight. And, you end up with 50-0. It could have been 100-0 if they kept playing. But it's, they gotta self-evaluate a little bit. These kids, I know they're young, but they have to have a little self-motivation in some of this. Act like they want to play, and I think there's just a lot of kids right now that are not. I don't want to say bought in. I could think that. I don't think that they know what that means, and you got a coaching staff who's trying to instill in them some general principles of what it means to be a team and what it means to be to play football, and I hate it. But this is a game of aggression, and we just have a team right now that's not very aggressive, and that's where you talk about flipping switches and doing things like that, where all of a sudden guys know that this is going to be how we do it, and I just don't think we've got that chemistry or anything like that. I'm disappointed in our showing, and I think that's is Hartselle a good team? Yes, they're a good team. Are they 50-0 good team, better than us? Yes, they are. I would like to say no, they're not, but yes, they are. So, good for them. I think I would like to say that Muscle Shoals and Hartselle are the two best teams in our league. I think definitely Muscle Shoals. If I had to pick one or the other, the best team I think that we've seen this year is Muscle Shoals. Hartselle right there with them. I even thought Jasper was going to be pretty good. I thought Buckhorn was going to be pretty good, but I think they've gotten beat several times. So it's just a combination of where we are athletically, where we are emotionally, all of that put in together makes your football team. And I think right now we desperately need some senior leadership. I don't think it can be a freshman out there leading a team. That's just backwards. It needs to be a senior. I don't know if we got that. And not only that, if you have a good leader and a senior, you got to have some people that are willing to follow. And that's part of it. And like I said, this is a contact sport. It's an aggressive sport, and we're just not that.
You can't pick and choose when you want to go 100% in this game.
Yeah, that's right.
You can in other games. Yeah. But this is one game where you pick and choose when you're going to go. It shows.
Well, we haven't had a pick and choose game, really this year. I mean, so, and I don't know, you just keep your nose to the grindstone. That's kind of what I hear Coach saying. But I don't know where it's going to come from.
Brent?
Well, I still love the Decatur Red Raiders. It's hard. I want to win. Like Coach says, he can't go out there and do it for him.
Well,
but at some point, these kids got to love Decatur High School like we love Decatur High School, and that D's got to mean something to them. There are some guys that it does, and it shows.
Yeah, right.
But that's the leadership component you're talking about, that either the guys are going to end up following, or they got to do a soul search and see, do they really want to do it?
And I think of I'm a single out a player, but you think about Harris Penley. Take him for example. Decatur through and through. Got the right parents, got the right work ethic. Going to go out there and bust his butt. Got the right character. Got the grit in his neck. Or crap in his neck, as Coach Adcock used to say. And in years past, we've had 20 of those guys. we got 2, maybe 3. And that's not discounting, some of these young guys that are coming in, these freshmen or, the
Freshman, sophomore.
Freshmen. There's no way that a freshman is going to have the Harris penalty type.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to be junior and senior. And we just don't have those guys. And I don't think we're going to get them.
Well, you got to have patience with those ninth graders. I mean, there was some offside penalties with those guys, but part of that is, man, they're out there as a ninth grader and they're trying to make it happen. So kudos to them for that and sticking with it. And better days are ahead for Decatur, though.
Oh, I agree. I just think that you go back, and I know every Red Raider that's texting me is going back to their time in playing. Of course, I go back in my time playing, and I played as a sophomore, but it was Kenny Cole's team, it was Mike Clemens' team, it was Benny Perrin's team, and it wasn't my team. And I helped them.
Yeah.
I think part of the evaluation process after tonight, I don't know how you do it. It may be the seniors, but how bad does this loss hurt for you? Does it really matter? I mean, and if it doesn't matter, that's a big deal.
I think that's what we were talking about at halftime. Do we really want to play? I mean, you got a gut check. You got to check yourself. And I sit there and I look at Coach Ritter and his staff, and you just know those guys are trying their best to instill that in them. But if they don't have it in them, they ain't got it.
Well, maybe it's a players-only meeting, and the responsibility of those guys, and just get after it with each other, and
I know.
I don't know.
I know. And but anyway, it is what it is, and we've got through 5 very difficult games, and now we come back and
Murderers Road.
Who we got?
Well, coming up next week, we've got Lee. Red Raider fans, hang in there. It gets easier from here. We've got Lee. And here, let me take a look right here. Lee, now this doesn't count tonight. Lee was 0-4 going into tonight's ball game against Buckhorn. And let's go ahead and assume that Buckhorn probably beat Lee. So they will most likely go in without a win. But let's just say 0-4. Then the next week we play Columbia, going in tonight 0-4.
No, they're 0-80.
0 a bunch. That is correct.
I mean, really, 0-80, I think.
The next week we play May Jemison. Now, May, for those of you that are like, oh, that's going to be another win.
No,
hang
they're
on.
pretty good.
They're pretty good this year. This year they're 2-2. They lost to Athens and
with 21-14.
They lost to Huntsville, but they I can't read my own computer printout here. They beat Hazel Green 33-10, and they beat Lee 13-8. So we got 3 winnable games that we match up better. And then we go to Coleman. Athens is the last game.
Coleman, Athens.
Yeah.
Well, and you got to believe that these first 5 games, the gauntlet as you call it, these young guys have grown up. They're going to come in with potentially we got 2 games ahead of us that we can win. Then we'll play that scrappy May Jemison team, and then it will prepare us for the final 2 region games that hopefully we can finish the
I like the way that you
strong.
said it. The second half of the season is another season. It's a time to start over again.
Well, and I think you're right. And you focus on, it's like Coach Ritter keeps saying, I'm going to find 11. I don't know who they are. It might be the same 11 that I put out there on offense and defense, but I'm going to find that. And, and I think this backside gives him the ability, a little bit more flexibility of finding those 11.
I agree.
Well, we don't need to leave here deflated tonight, guys. I know it was a bad look, but let's stay focused on what's in front of us. And
I agree.
Stay positive.
I agree.
Let's working to get better every day. That's what you got to do.
It's always a great day to be a Red Raider.
Absolutely.
Always.
Absolutely. You ready to call it good
Let's
night,
call
Gracie?
it.
Let's go to the Plains.
Yeah.
Are we not going to go get wings?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get some wings.
Let's do that.
All right. So, on behalf of John Godwin, Brent Collins, Tim McCollum holding the camera, and I bet his arm's about to go to sleep because
Thank you,
tired of
Tim.
us
You did a great job
rambling.
tonight, sir.
And Joe Botto, I think, fell asleep over there while we were rambling. He was looking back at me. I think his
You
eyes
call
were
him
closing.
Jedi Joe. He's
Jedi
AI Joe, too.
Joe
I thought it was
Botto.
Deadeye Joe.
Jedi.
Jedi.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean he's a
Jedi
good
master.
Sorry.
All right. Final score from Ogle Stadium tonight. Hartselle beats our Decatur Red Raiders by a score of 50.
100 to nothing.
50 to nothing. It sounds better, 50 to nothing.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you next week. Are we home? Yeah, we're home against Lee.
We are home. It's homecoming.
Homecoming. All right. So we will be on the air at
6:30.
6:30 next week. All
Look
right,
for the
so
coaches show
It'll come out Wednesday?
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay. All right.
And hopefully some more senior spotlights for
Okay.
halftime next week.
Let's go home.
Let's go home. All right. So, Michelle, keep the light on. I'll see you in a little bit. Good night, everybody.
Opportunity to thank our many sponsors. Please be sure to support the companies that support our Red Raiders. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our many sponsors. Please be sure to support the companies that support our Red Raiders. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our many sponsors. Please be sure to support the companies that support our Red Raiders.